Welcome to NJ Bandits girls hockey on Rizzo Vision. Underway, the Bandits against the Rowan University Profs. And the Bandits in their dark pink jerseys with the gold helmets. Start out up front with Gabby Rothstein, Izzy Camerata, and Jessie Sperling up front. Morgan Kepler on D, along with Logan Shoemaker-Gromick. I'll try not to apologize too much for the awful voice problem that has made me struggle to speak for the last week or so. But nonetheless, we bring you the action the best we can. Harper Keenan in net for the Bandits as they attack from your YouTube left to your YouTube right. Katie McCaffrey picks that one off and comes in offside as Fernanda Venuto rushed it in. Venuto up front at center for this one with Maeve McNulty and Mandy Scott. Katie McCaffrey on D. There you get a look at 54 with Olivia Rothstein. There's McNulty on the right wing, Scott on the left. Venuto wins the face-off. Rothstein will send it in. Rowan, if they have jerseys, they're not wearing them. And for the second time this season, that makes it an awful difficult job to tell you who has the puck. Some of them have numbers, but I'm not sure if those numbers match the ones on the roster I have. So, and they also have a lot more players on their bench than I found on a roster. So it's going to be one-sided in terms of the names, and typically on our streams, we like to give all the credit. But that's not going to be possible, so we'll just do the best that we can. The Profs are in the yellow jerseys. That shot redirected in front. It goes wide. Olivia Rothstein sends it around. McNulty in a foot race over there, chips it forward, but it's kept in. First time these two teams played, right at the very beginning of the season. Definitely a lot less players out there for Rowan. This shot, Keenan makes the save and holds on. A lot less players out there for Rowan in the beginning game. And also they had these yellow practice jerseys on, so I don't know if they're just missing some jerseys this season or if this is all they got, but if that's just because they've elected to wear these in this game, but that's what we're up against. It was a 7-4 win for the Bandits in that one. They're playing the ACHA Division 2, the growing Rowan program. The DiMatteo's running it. Did I get that right? Let's see. Just underway here. DeMontes. Yeah, it was close. Otterbein with Rizzo and Claus now. And there's Ava. Sends it to the middle. He's looking to get Rizzo in. Rowan sends it at net. Keenan steers it aside. Goes to the far corner. Kira Redmond with it. Spins away. Leaves it for Otterbein. Rizzo's trying to streak up the middle. Otterbein's pass to Claus didn't quite make it. Now it gets to the point. They'll tee it up. Shot is knocked down by the skate of Shoemaker-Gromick, sent down, and it's going to be an icing. By the time we get the camera down there, it's going to be time to send it the other way. 13:30 left first period. Bandits and the Rowan University Profs on the diminished audio version of Rizzo Vision. Sperling with Camerata and Gabby Rothstein. Jessie brings it over the line on the left side, gets down the left wing, moves it to the near side. Kepler sends it in front, redirected, but Camerata couldn't get it at net. She was in the right place though. And the puck comes around the near side, knocked down by the left shin pad of Sperling. Gabby Rothstein chasing after it there. Comes to the point. Kepler dumps it. Cross slot. Camerata's going to peel it off. Get to the top of the slot. Fire it off the end board. Centering feed by for Gabby Rothstein by Jesse Sperling. And the shot goes wide. Kepler keeps it in at the point. Under pressure. Gabby Rothstein gets it. Comes down, shoots, and it goes wide. Kept in by Olivia Rothstein, and now finally Rowan gets it out of the zone. They go toward the middle, work the puck around and into the zone, but not with possession. Kepler lost it for a second, but got it right back to herself and was able to send it in. On the dump, the Bandits change. Scott picks that one off. Shot was blocked. McNulty goes after it. Tries to center it for Venuto. Venuto picks it up, centers it for McNulty, but she had the rear skating jets going a little bit too much on afterburner to hit the brakes and slow down. Comes around to the near side wall. Venuto down low picks it up. Fernanda playing center. She's switched between center and D for a few games now. As that puck goes into the offensive zone. Trying to keep it in is McNulty, and she does. Scott puts pressure. Good move to spin away by one of the unnamed Rowan players, unfortunately. Comes toward the middle, but there's only a yellow jersey there. Rowan dumps it. We're at the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey, bringing it to you on demand. Redmond with a push. They're going to call something there, maybe interference. They called interference on Redmond. Basically, she contacted the player before the puck actually got there. So the interference call puts Kira Redmond in the box for 2 minutes with 10:58 left in period number 1. And no score between the Bandits and the Rowan University professors, the Profs. Profs. Rowan starting the power play very high. Shot gets through traffic, but not on net. Goes to the far side corner. Gabby Rothstein up front with Izzy Camerata. Olivia Rothstein, Morgan Kepler and Logan Shoemaker-Gromick on D killing it off. Puck comes over the line offside, and they will face it off outside of the zone. There are numbers on the helmets, but they don't have numbers on the jerseys. So I can tell you that the player who just won that face-off and took that shot is Zanetta Kokorkova, a name that I have said in the past before, I believe as a Piedmont Predator. Camerata pressing on the forecheck there. There's a little bump from behind, no call, good no call. Rowan almost brought that one in offside. Now they recalculate it and get it in. Camerata knocked it away but didn't get it out of the zone. It comes to the point, trying to walk it down low, getting through traffic, all the way down low. Shot Keenan, save with the right pad. Play still goes on as Keenan had to steer it away. 38 seconds left in the power play. The first of the game for either team. 9:30 left in the first period. Bandits in the dark pink with the gold helmets. Rowan University in the yellow with the white helmets and the dark pants. Keenan makes a save on that one, and that freezes the puck. 9:22 remaining, period 1. 24 seconds left in the interference penalty to Kira Redmond. Sperling jumped in to win that puck off the face-off. Eventually the puck gets out. Dumped in at net. Keenan will hold it and was waiting until the last possible moment to play it as to tick off an extra couple of seconds off the clock, but the referee eventually does blow the whistle. Scott up front with Sperling. And they will be joined here in a moment. As the power play has ended, they've killed it off. Loose puck in open ice. Scott picks it up, sends it to Sperling, looks for McNulty in the middle. McNulty jumped on after Redmond jumped into the bench from the box. Centering feed for Sperling, connected, but not where she could get off a shot. McNulty runs around to grab it, tries to center it at between the point spot for Scott. Kept in. McCaffrey powered it forward, but didn't get it all the way through. Retreating now, McCaffrey. Shot goes on Keenan. Harper makes the save and holds on. 6-3 the shots for Rowan so far. Rowan is the former Glassboro State University, the alma mater of my brother-in-law. I would venture to say one of the alums they probably would be most proud of. Steve Savis, not just as a brother-in-law, but in life, as a person, and a successful one at that. 8:03 left, period number 1. No score. Comes to the near side wall. Claus tries to power it out there with Venuto and McNulty. Comes through the middle and it goes in. A centering feed from the back of the net hit off of some traffic in front. Not sure if it was off of a Bandit or not. But whoever the player is wearing number 9 is the one that got a goal, but I don't have a 9 on the roster. So if I get a close enough look, maybe. I see a 7 on the helmet, so it could be Kieran Fleeg. That's my best guess. So Kieran, if it's your goal, then yeah, we figured it out. Otterbein now out off the face-off there with Bellin on one wing and Rizzo at the other. Bellin tries to knock that one out of the zone. It's kept in. Bellin steers it over for Rizzo. Didn't get enough on it. Rizzo jumps into the gap to grab it and dump it in. Bellin picked that one off for a moment. Rather, Rizzo comes up to the near side. Referee calls icing, but Keenan's got to come out and cover it. So a very quick shift for that group. 7:06 left, period number 1. 1-0 Rowan. The last time they met, it was an absolute score fest. A barn burner, 7-4 in favor of the Bandits. They had built up a big lead. It was 6-1, I believe, and then Rowan kind of found the touch somewhere in the later stages and was able to pot a bunch of goals with a much shorter bench than they have today. Here they have a full force on the growing program that they have. Good to see a New Jersey school doing their part to help women's hockey. Backhand shot goes just wide. Fished out of the zone by Gabby Rothstein. Camarada tries to get through traffic, does get through, negates the icing because she got a piece of it around center ice. Comes to neutral ice. Rowan will try to bring it in, but the dump is knocked down by McCaffrey. Katie sends it around the boards to the near side. 1-on-2 battle. Shoemaker Gromick got the best of it, enough for Gabby Rothstein to get through. Here goes Gabby, number 18. She'll cross the line on the offensive side, tee up a shot, save with the glove, and she hangs on. Wish I could tell you which she that is, but maybe we'll go down at some point and see if we could see a number on the back of the helmet. Off the draw, Venuto wins it hard to the wall. Still battling for control. McNulty and Shoemaker Gromick kept it in. McNulty got it on net, but it steered aside. It comes to the near side wall. Kepler will try to keep it in at the point, can't quite do it. Rowan will hustle down with it. Venuto came down the left side of the slot to get out. Here's Mandy Scott. Gets in, takes a shot, it's blocked. Regathers it, centers it in front. Venuto knocked it down and was maybe trying to redirect it. Instead just took possession there. Fernanda had lifted her own stick and let it go through. It might have found its way in. But that's a tough decision for a player to make when they're in front of the net. Typically you want to get your stick on it no matter what, as that one sticked aside. And sometimes you just knock down what would be a shot otherwise. This one's going to be an icing as the puck rolls on its end, and I'll give you a little look at the scoreboard there. 4:48 left, period 1. 1-0 Rowan from the ice wall. On demand. Otterbein on the dot, Rizzo in the slot, Bellin on the near side wing. Off the face-off, Bellin sends it to Olivia Rothstein, who takes a shot. Goalie threw the puck down. Rizzo picked it up. Tried to get it through the middle. Puck battle at the point. Otterbein kept it in. Leaves it out for Rizzo. Bandits have to clear the zone. With a little help there, Rowan will help themselves and get out of the zone. Shot blocked down. It gets in front. It's loose in front. Soccer to forward by Rothstein. Rizzo tried to block the shot and get the breakaway. She just got a piece of it and helped it go wide. Puck skirting out of the zone. Sent forward. Rizzo looking for the breakaway pass from Bellin. It went to Rowan and then they send it in offside. .402 left, period 1. 1-0 Rowan over the Bandits. Off the face-off, they send it in. No icing. Comes to the near side wall. Picked up by Gabby Rothstein. Hop, skip, and a jump to get it out. Jessie Sperling gets it through the middle. Left her Camerata. Izzy dumps it down. Jessie's down low. Sperling with it. Centers it for Camerata right through the wickets. Comes to the point. Now Olivia Rothstein forwarded it, but it was soccered away by Rowan. So a couple of soccers on each side, kicking those pucks out of dangerous spots. Camerata gets through one, but she still has a lot of traffic to get through, has to dump it in. Sperling off the wall on the far side, gets a little help there at the point from Shoemaker Gromick. Here's Camerata down low, 1-on-3. And Izzy beats the odds with frequency, but they were stacked against her a little too much there. Fired off the boards. I'm not even going to turn, and I'll tell you that means icing. .301 left, period 1. 1-0 Rowan. .88 the shots. Off the face-off, Shoemaker Gromick tries to fire it between traffic. But Rowan doing a great job clogging the shooting lanes. No icing on that one. It was touched on the way. Redmond got a little more help than she was looking for there from Harper Keenan, who slowed the puck down, but then Kira overskated it. Comes to the near side wall. Sent off the end boards and right back up the sidewall by Shoemaker Gromick to Mandy Scott. Scott gains the offensive zone line, tried to get it over to McNulty. Comes in, Wow, they said no offside there. It looked like Venuto brought it in well offside, but they say no. Defense pair changes. Olivia Rothstein and Morgan Kepler now out there as the Bandits have the offensive zone possession. They'll play it all the way back D to D, not with accuracy. Ellen jumped on, was trying to receive that pass. She'll do the first forechecker in there. Scott and Venuto still out there. They'll change the next chance. Venuto and Otterbein got crossed up there. Venuto was probably supposed to go to the bench, I think. But Otterbein had stepped out. Now they'll change. Scott and Venuto jump out. Otterbein and Claus jump on. Dumped in, cross ice. Otterbein is going to rush down to pick it up. Sent off the near side wall for Claus. Sent up the middle, picked off by the charging defender. Centering feed, knocked down by Otterbein. Hits the brakes, reverses it, sends it up for Claus. Annalise has a little room. Sent it up the middle, too strong for Bellin. Probably going to be an icing, and it is. So 47.3 left in period number 1. 1-0 in favor of Rowan. Shot's still 8-8. Off the draw, Camerata sends it for Sperling. Sperling gets in, shoots, blockered away. Rebound comes loose. Gabby Rothstein picks it up, trying to negotiate through traffic, sends it to Redmond at the point. Through traffic, it gets all the way through. Maybe Sperling kicked it when it got to the end. Rowan now breaks out. Somebody ran into Redmond over there. 10 seconds left. Sperling tries to send Camerata. They touch it, so there's no icing. And Camerata tries to pick it off. Centers for Sperling. Can't get the stick on it. And it's nearly stole one at the end of the period. But it ends 1-0. Shots on goal, 9-8 for the Bandits in the first. Getting ready to get underway for period number 2. The team switch ends. So Harper Keenan will be defending the net to your YouTube right. And the Bandits will attack the goal to your YouTube left, protected by somebody who doesn't have a number. So, underway, period 2. I love that Rowan has agreed to a nice 2-game series with the Bandits. It just would be nice if they wore uniforms that had numbers on them so we could tell precisely who the players are. Enough about that. Let's focus more on something important that I have no voice, and I'm trying to do play-by-play for a hockey game. So I hope you're all able to live with that. Shoemaker Groma keeps it in at the point. Caffrey looks like she's moved up to play center. Played D for the first period, so maybe Venuto will switch back to D. Venuto was centering that line earlier. Otterbein jumps out. Grabs it there, looking to get it through to McNulty. Picked off. Sent in. On the dump, Shoemaker Gromick picks it up, tries to reverse field. Otterbein picks it up, looking to get it out of the net, out of the shadows of her own net. Does. McNulty jumps out. Claus jumps in. Claus on the pursuit over there. Kepler picks it up. Doesn't go D to D. Waits for the Rowan players to pinch in a little too much. Tried to chip it over one, didn't work. Made the right thought, just didn't get the execution on the play. You wait for those defenders to draw in, and then you chip it past them, and you have an odd man situation. Comes at the net. Keenan with the save as it was shoveled forward. Rest of the line change complete now as Rizzo jumps out there, and Venuto does move back to D for this period. Rowan gets it down low. Shot goes to the outside of the net. Centering attempt doesn't get there. Claus sends it forward, looking for a streaking Rizzo. It does get touched by the Rowan player, so no icing. Rizzo trying to close the gap to chase it down there. Otterbein gets into the zone. Got a stick on it for a moment, but couldn't grab the possession. Rowan turns it back and sends it in. Love to give you the player names for Rowan. They just don't have numbers on the jerseys. They have some numbers on the helmets, and I have a roster that's short of the amount of players they have on the bench. So. Shot goes in front, and the backhander goes in. Keenan didn't have much of a chance on that one. Made the first save, rebound came loose, and they backhanded in. So it's 2-0 Rowan with 14-14 left in period number 2. Their 11th shot on goal to 9 for the Bandits. Face-off comes at ya. Shoemaker Gromick sends it in with the help of Sperling. Sperling picks it up off the corner boards. Camerata looking to turn and get it toward the middle. Keeps it below the end line. Gabby Rothstein helped shovel that one through. Give and go for Sperling. Doesn't connect. Fired off the near side wall. Camerata saw that one coming. Gabby Rothstein picked it off the half boards, but centered it to a dangerous area. Just not an area without Bandits at the moment. Comes toward the point. Shoemaker Gromick pinches in. It gets chipped by, but Redmond is well in safety to make sure that nothing dangerous comes of the rush. Redmond picks it up. It's off the boards on the far side. Camerata leaves it for Gabby Rothstein. Gabby gains the offensive zone line, gets a poke between the legs. But Sperling kept it in. They try to power it up the near side wall, and they do. Redmond's pass forward got knocked away. Might have gotten away with a bump there too, as that puck trickles toward Keenan and Harper covers it up. 12:57 left, period number 2. So we did get confirmation on the goal in the first period. It was a centering feed that slithered its way into the crease and hit the skate of Keenan and found its way in. Sent down, they say no icing, and it's covered up. Whistle stops play with 12:42 left in the second period. Bandits with a 1-goal deficit after one, and it's now 2-0 early in the second. Olivia Rothstein lost it. Needed help from McNulty and now Redmond. The Bandits get it up but not out of the zone. Now they get it out. McCaffrey looking for some room. Turns the corner. Gets to the middle. Tees it up. Shot. Save with the heel of the glove. McCaffrey had to retrieve her stick there as the Rowan player had it from him. McCaffrey sends it to Olivia Rothstein at the point. Gets it chipped away. Here come the Profs. Wrist shot. As Scott came back to back check, preventing the breakaway. Shot goes wide and comes around the wall right below us. Played right back up. Sent from McCaffrey. Odd place to catch it. Oh boy. Rizzo flying around trying to make something happen and forces the icing. Rizzo jumped off the bench there like a house of fire while the person manning the camera with the same name was giving you video of the ceiling and the scoreboard and the flags. And forced the icing, which leaves the Bandits with an offensive zone draw. Otterbein on the dot, claws in the slot. Rizzo on the half boards, grabs that loose puck, spins off as the pass to the point was protected. Got it down low, gets some help from Otterbein, and the pass to the point was blocked away. So Rowan is taking that pass away. Kept in at the point between Rizzo and then Otterbein. Rowan will take it around the net, hit the brakes, come up the near side. Shoemaker Gromik steps in. Claus got a piece of it. Claus is moving tonight. She's got the wheels going, 20. She'll chip it forward for Otterbein. Otterbein tries to get through some traffic there. Does get it. Got it toward the middle. Didn't connect with Rizzo. Rizzo's alone in front. Oh boy, if Otterbein had that puck sit the other way, she would hit Rizzo with a quick one. Kepler has to chase that one down. Puck looked like it was in a position to be iced, but it got on its edge and it just rolled and took a little curve. Here comes Camarada. Rizzo's at the end of her shift, same with Otterbein. Those two will jump off and change. Camarada's 1-on-5. Bandits make the change. Gabby Rothstein's looking for a pass in the middle. Sperling now comes down to help out Camarada, the one-woman show. Centering feed. Gabby Rothstein was about to be there, but one of the Rowan players got there first. Loose puck picked up by Olivia Rothstein. Calmly over to Camarada, who dumps it in. Gabby Rothstein gets it in front for Sperling. Shot. Somebody got a stick on it. Otherwise, Jesse would have cut the lead in half. 9:30 left, period 2. Bandits looking for their first offense. Camarada gloves that one down. Wrist shot. Gabby Rothstein can't get it through traffic. Both skated through. Pick play, shot. Keenan gloves it down and holds on. Bandits with a defensive zone draw to be taken by McCaffrey. Played the first period on defense and switches up with Menudo for period number 2 to center the line in between Scott and McNulty. There's Mandy Scott, has a little room, skates it into the offensive zone, centers it, covered, just in the nick of time. Sometimes you send those passes on purpose with a little less mustard on them. You force the goalie to have to decide to reach out and stop it, or to let it go through. Sometimes they reach, and that's when you get a nice, easy scoring chance. Centering feed, it's underneath McCaffrey. She was tied up there. Comes up the near side wall. Profs will skate it out. Profs get it in down low. Dump into the corner as the shooting lane was blocked away. Comes now to neutral ice, and they have to regroup with 8:15 left. 13-13 the shots, but Bandits down 2-0. Rowan has the puck in the offensive zone for a moment, but Kira Redmond stops that, sends it up the far side wall, shoveled forward by Claus, who's now out there with Otterbein. Scott on the opposite side will head to the bench the next time she crosses it to finish off that change. Shot blocked down. Rizzo jumps on for Scott. Comes up the near side wall and then reversed. Otterbein took a spill on that one. Sent right up the middle. This is going to be an icing, and the Bandits will have an offensive zone draw with 7:29 left in period number 2. They trail at 1-0. Otterbein and Rizzo having a little chat. Ava, 58, puts her arm around Louisa, 21. And the Profs change netminders. Shot right on goal, and they test the new goalie immediately. And this is a no offense to goalies. She catches wrong. And you catch with your right hand. The joke is that you catch wrong. Rizzo 1-on-2, gets it down low, takes a bump over there, but nothing unseemly. Otterbein picks it up off the half-boards, bunted forward. Otterbein gets the stick lifted, but still with it. Getting whacked, and the Bandits are going to have a power play. Otterbein drew the power play, had possession, took a couple of whacks, but once she took the one on the hands, that's going to get called a slash as long as a ref sees it. That's a fundamental call there for the refs. So it's 6:57 left in period number 2. The Bandits with the power play. Gabby Rothstein on the dot, Rizzo in the slot. Camerata on the far wing. Shoemaker Gromick at the right point, between the points of Sperling. Jesse has a rolling puck, trying to settle it, waits for Camerata to circle, sends it for Camerata now. Camerata back to Sperling, Rizzo in the middle, shot, rebound, score! Izzy Camerata, the Camerata cannon, bunts one forward, and the Bandits cut the deficit to 2-1. It's a power play goal for Izzy Camerata with 6:41 left in period number 2. So they played it from high to Sperling between the points, went down to Camerata. Camerata went back to Sperling with it. Rizzo was in the middle in the slot. Sperling saw the shot go off the right pad and deposited it inside the left post to cut the deficit. And you hear Cindy Sperling with the announcement. The manager of the Bandits, the peerless manager of the Bandits, we might say. And the Bandits are on the board. They still have the penalty up on the board, but it's expired, we assure you. 1-for-1 on the power play for the Bandits, and they have a little life here. Knocked down by Mandy Scott. Sent through a couple of zones. Shoemaker Gromick from Kepler. Off the boards right in front of you. Sent in, but Shoemaker Gromick picks it up. Has a little room. Takes it back. Still with it. Looking for somebody in the middle. Shot! Caught. And held. Otherwise, Shoemaker Gromick with the big cheering section tonight. Could have gotten on the board. And we want to give special kudos to number 2, the captain. We've known for a while that she's committed to Stevenson University, but got a little extra notoriety for seeing the announcement online this week. So very proud of number 2. And there's a penalty. And it looks like the roughing call is the one that is going to be whistled, and Redmond goes into the box. And that will be a penalty kill situation for the Bandits now, so they get the penalty in their favor and cash in, and now they'll have to kill one off. So the pair that combined on the goal and the assist on the power play, Sperling at the face-off dot and Camerata, who scored it, will now be out there in the shorthanded situation to start with Olivia Rothstein and Morgan Kepler on D to start. The penalty kill, 4 seconds of it expired, 2-1 Rowan with 5:21 left in period number 2. Rowan got the first 2, Bandits got the last. Now they have to kill off a penalty. Shot blocked by Kepler, tries to fire it up the boards, has Camerata. This could be a 2-on-1, but Sperling elects to stay back as it didn't look like the numbers were going to materialize there. Rowan spreading the ice in almost the manner of 4 corners. They gain the offensive zone, and Kepler picks it up off the boards on the far side. Rowan, good spreading here, but they're overloaded to the left side. Now they have somebody on the opposite side. Shot was knocked down in front by Olivia Rothstein and sent out. Rowan with it below the end line with 50 seconds on the power play. They'll go try to work it through the left circle, down low. Couple of players in front, but they're marked. Shot gets blocked by Kepler. Looking to send it to the middle. Now they'll probably go to the point. If they do, shot through traffic. Actually, somebody got a piece of it in front and deflected it wide. They got the redirection, but they didn't put it at net. Popped up in front. Kepler waits for it to bounce and then sends it out. It's going to be an icing. And the clock stops with 3:40 left in period number 2 and 15 seconds left on the penalty to Kira Redmond. Rowan starts with 6 players, but one was just skating from one door to the next. So no harm, no foul. Venuto off the boards, it goes to the point. Redmond jumps out of the box, goes to the bench. McNulty jumps on. Keenan stops that one and covers it. Always interesting to see how goalies prefer to do that. Sometimes they'll want to move that puck. And other goalies, and depending on the teams that they're on, some teams just want you to freeze it all the time, practically no matter what. McNulty dumps it in, reversed by the Profs, overskated there, but by a couple of players, including McCaffrey. They battle for it along the boards on the far side. Shot goes at the net, but wide. Now the Profs move it down low. Bandits on the pressure steal it. Scott takes an awkward shot and closing the pads just in time there to keep it out. Well, that was a knuckleball by Mandy Scott. The thing took a dip right at the end. Olivia Rothstein, not through traffic. McCaffrey, oh, she had the streaking McNulty coming in. Just didn't complete the pass, but a great look. Kept in by McCaffrey and Scott. Right pad save, but rebound control picked off. Scott looking for McCaffrey down the middle. They're really close. McNulty jumps off. Claus jumps on. Comes to the middle. That's going to be an icing. Redmond will race down anyway, but Now exactly 2 minutes remaining in the period. Otterbein and Rizzo having another discussion. Claws in the slot. Otterbein on the draw, stuck the stick between the legs of the other player. Maybe lucky she didn't get a trip. Claws knocked that one down without even realizing it. Sent up the middle. This one, they say, will go to be played. They said no icing right off the bat. I was wondering why. Off the dasher, Rizzo trying to chase down. Got there, forced the saucy clear instead of the one along the ice. A couple of sticks get high, dumped in. Keenan covers it instead of letting it go by, and that stops play with 1:19 left in period number 2. Bandits have cut the deficit to 2-1 here in the second. Profs walked out of the first with a 1-0 lead, doubled it early in the second. And then the Bandits got one power play, and Jesse Sperling fed Izzy Camerata. Well, it was off of a rebound. Sperling's shot caused a rebound that Camerata put in. Sperling with a sharp angle backhander, and it nearly found its way in. Good shrug save by the right-handed catcher netminder. Sperling picks that one off, well, knocked it down, didn't quite pick it off. Sent below the end line, comes up to the near side. Moving it out is Camerata. Camerata sent it forward. Gabby Rothstein picks it up, sends it toward the net. Somebody got a piece of it. Replays today brought to you by Eileen Kalish for the goalies and Debbie Rizzo for the offense. Coming in, bearing down, gets down low, off the post on the right side. Rowan an inch away from regaining the 2-goal lead, but Keenan took away most of the room here with 15 seconds left in the period. Bandits have time for one more rush. 8 seconds. Now loose in the neutral zone. Kepler sends it down. No icing is the call, and that will expire the period. Shots on goal. 20 for the Bandits, 16 for the Rowan University Profs. 2-1 Rowan after 2. As we get set for period 3, Harper Keenan will guard the goal to YouTube left, and the Bandits will attack left to right on your screen. Otterbein with Claus and Bellin, and we're underway. Venuto back on D to pick that one up. Played the first period at center and then switched with McCaffrey. And they maintain it here in the third period. And Olivia Rothstein on the other D. Here's Venuto. Gains the line. Shot. Knocked down with the blocker and squeezed against the body with the blocker. An unusual type save there, but a good one as Venuto was trying to pick a corner. Bandits trail 2-1. Otterbein on the dot, Bellin in the slot, Claus on the half board, swings it to Venuto. Shot kicked away. Venuto almost had a low corner picked out that time. Olivia Rothstein gets it for Claus. Annalise leaves it for Otterbein. Otterbein missed on the shot. Sent the puck below the end line, picked up by Claus. Otterbein keeps it in, but didn't have anybody in the middle there. Comes off the near side wall to the Bandit bench area. Now over to Bellin. Bellin picks it up, sends it in for Otterbein. Otterbein tries to spin away. Puck battle over there, kept in by Shoemaker Gromick. Sent down low. Bellin's going to get sent off for a hook. with 15:42 left, and the Bandits will have to kill off a penalty down 2-1. Bellin goes off for the hook. In the offensive zone. So they reverse the positioning of the face-off to go down in the offensive zone for Rowan. Sperling up front with Camerata, Shoemaker, Gromick, and Redmond on D. They play it between the points. Send it to the top of the circle. Wrist shot, somebody got a piece of it. It was Camerata. Centering feed redirected, but not where they wanted it, and Camerata will skate it in. Camerata's got a one-on-one here. Camerata shorthanded, shot, glove down, and held. Izzy Camerata nearly had the game tied. But the Bandits shorthanded. Sperling on the dot, Camerata in the slot. Kepler and Shoemaker, Gromick at the points. Kepler sends it at net. It's kicked away. Bandits with a couple of shots here, while shorthanded, have now built up their shot edge to 24-16, but they trail on the scoreboard. 2-1. 110 on the penalty to Bellin as Camerata chips that one out, and it's going to be an icing. We'll reset it here as the Bandits change, and so do the Profs. Gabby Rothstein up front with Mandy Scott. Shoemaker, Gromick, and Kepler remain on D, killing the penalty, which has 63 seconds remaining. And there's 14:44 left in the game. Off the face-off, Rowan goes from the high right point to the half boards. Put it back there, redirected in front, but that actually gave Keenan a little bit of a better look, and Harper throws the glove on there and covers it up. Off the draw, comes toward the middle, but knocked away. I think it was Gabby Rothstein that got down and got a piece of it. Bandits overloading on the near side, and it works. Scott sends it for Gabby Rothstein. Rothstein bears down, shoots, save, rebound in front. The Bandits have outshot the Profs 3-1 during the course of this penalty, and the penalty is on the Bandits, so that's a little indication that they've decided to come to play here in period 3. Rothstein picks it off. Scott sends it toward the net. It trickles wide. Reversed by Rowan. Scott is going to come down and put some pressure on, force another reversal. That's going to kill off the rest of the penalty. Bellin jumps out of the box and onto the bench. McCaffrey jumps on the ice. So they kill it off, but they have a little bit less time to work with to solve the deficit, but really time no factor at this point. McCaffrey 1-on-3. Katie tries to get through a bunch. She got through one, couldn't gain the second one. And McCaffrey still following along, forces the dump in. Venuto picks it up, soccers it after losing it with the stick. McNulty under a lot of pressure there. Let's see if Maeve can get it out, and she does. Sent in offside by Rowan. Which gold helmet has the tying goal in their stick? Is it Camerata? Is it Gabby Rothstein? Is it Jessie Sperling on the far side? Is it Kira Redmond over there? Is it Logan Shoemaker Gromick with a lot of fans in the stands today? Shot goes wide. Redmond might have gotten a piece of it. Sperling uses the body as a shield. Camerata will skate that one out. Camerata gets in. Camerata with the backhand, and she scores! Izzy Camerata with 12:27 left in the game. Gets the half break, uses the backhand, and puts it in to tie the score at 2-2. So we're Camerata from Redmond has tied the game. Bandits now 26-17 edge on shots. Otterbein now with Claus and Rizzo up front. Let's see if they're in for giving them the lead. A lot of non-parent fans here tonight. Shoemaker Gromek has a couple extra. We saw the Otterbein crew when we were in Pittsburgh. And Lisa Rizzo has some friends here as well tonight, getting support. Here's Olivia Rothstein trying to get it into the zone. Does. Forced out the other side. Otterbein guards the point at the left side. Comes through the middle. Rizzo might have gotten away with a little hook there. Picks up the loose puck. Gets through one. Chips it forward to try to get it deep. Didn't quite get enough on it, or as much as she was looking for. There you see 21. Buzz picks up the forecheck, chipped off the boards. Kepler steps into the lane to nullify that one. Laws forces a turnover, finds Rizzo. Rizzo couldn't get the puck to sit down. And here comes Rowan. Teeing it up and firing it on net for the save. As Keenan knocks it down with the right pad and covers it up with 10:57 left in period number 3, 2-2. Bandits conceded the first two. And Camerata has gotten the next two. One from Sperling on the power play, one from Redmond, even strength, moments ago. Venuto tried to press that one out of the zone. Eventually it pays off. McNulty prevents the D-to-D pass, so Rowan tries to force the break in. Can't get it in cleanly. Eventually it's picked up by Venuto. A couple of passes back and forth lead to Scott and McNulty gaining the zone with McCaffrey. Sent at the net, just wide. McNulty battling for it below the end line. Sends it up the middle. Doesn't make a connection. Profs try to get it out, but Scott gets there just in time. McNulty jumps through a bunch of traffic to pick that one up. It was 1-on-2. Bandits are in the right spots. Keenan got a piece of that. Try to slow it down. Profs change. There's 4 yellow jerseys coming into the picture. Pass knocked down. Exchange, shot, and they score. So that all was a clean change by Rowan. That gives them a 3-2 lead with 9:37 left in the game. That's the importance of a good change. They had one player down in the offensive zone, one forechecker. They allowed all 4 behind to change, and they came into the zone in an armada. The Bandits, in one moment, had room to break out, and then the next moment they didn't. And Sperling nearly gets it right back. And the Bandits will have an offensive zone draw. So the Profs pick off the breakout pass and then one pass to a player in the slot, and she just puts it right in. Camarada to Shoemaker Gromick. Can't get it through traffic. Knocked away, skating out. Camarada gets back, holds her position nicely to help out the defenseman. Comes to the point. Rowan keeps it in, but Gabby Rothstein gets it out. Rothstein dumps it, tries to regain it. Kepler goes cross ice to Sperling, who has a lot of room. Through traffic, it doesn't get all the way through. Kepler had to retreat. Watching Kepler is like listening to water cascade softly over a calm brook. She just is so cool and collected. Murata breaks in, shot, save, caught, and held. Camarada got that one through all Rowan traffic, 1-on-3. The goaltender hit it with the heel of her glove. It popped in the air, and then she snared it. 8:26 left, period 3. 2-2 the score. Centered by Otterbein's foot, maybe not even on purpose. Wrist shot through traffic, knocked down and covered with the pads. Otterbein in there for another face-off. Otterbein on the dot, Rizzo in the slot. Bellin on the near side wing, Venuto at the right point, Olivia Rothstein at the left. Otterbein wins it to Bellin's side. Bella recovers it, gets it to Venuto. Venuto sends it wide. Rizzo's going to chase that one down. Rizzo spins out of the corner, gets through one, centers it for Bellin. She got a piece of it, but didn't get it at the net. She was dogged by a couple of Rowan players. Otterbein had it in the skates. It goes up the boards on the far side. Breakout attempt, knocked down by Otterbein. Otterbein trying to get through a lot of traffic, draws the hook. Otterbein draws another penalty, and the Bandits will go on the power play with 7:42 left in the third period. And them trying to erase a 3-2 deficit. So Otterbein's drawn both. Abby Rothstein wins it to Sperling. Shot goes wide. Venuto on the near side half-board. Sends it for Sperling. Jesse gets a shot blocked. Regains it. Shoots again. Venuto opposite side. Shot! And she scores! Fernanda Venuto ties it with 7:27 left in period number 3. It's a power play goal for number 15. Obrigado, Fernanda. So Otterbein's drawn 2 penalties, and the Bandits have responded with 2 power play goals. Sperling and Gabby Rothstein with the assists, and we are back to 3-3, an entertaining contest between the Bandits and the Rowan University Profs. Sperling comes in, and she hit the post. Redmond gets it blocked away. Camarada tries to walk out of the corner, loses it, regains it, centers it. Sperling steered it wide. Goes back for Camarada. Goalie doesn't know where it is. Centering feed gets knocked out. Redmond gets that one blocked away. Here's a potential one-on-one. Shoemaker Gromick, good position, forces the shot to go wide. Popped up with 6:45 remaining. Sperling with it. Coming with Camarada 2-on-2. Even strength now. Camarada's shot gets blocked down. Rowan blocking a lot of shots here, but more going through. It's 30-19 for the Bandits. Olivia Rothstein picks it up. Can't turn the corner. Regains it. The pace is slowed here for a moment. Olivia Rothstein dumps it in. Mandy Scott knocked it down. Katie McCaffrey chipped it forward. McCaffrey's going to walk right at the net, shoot off the mask. Rebound for Scott. She can't do anything with it, and it goes to Rothstein, one-timer, kicked away with the right pad. Here comes Rowan. 4 Bandits come back in a 5th. McNulty picks up the puck, gains the line, dumps it in, and chases. McCaffrey and Scott stay high. McCaffrey waiting for that puck to squirt out. McNulty got tied up at the end boards there. Inaccurate pass. Bandits trying to take advantage, but Rowan makes a play. 5:30 left in a 3-3 game. The Bandits have had 2 power plays. They've scored on both to get to 3-3. They trailed 2-0. They got it to 2-1, then they tied it. They trailed 3-2. They got it to 3-3. Let's see if they got the 4th in them somewhere. Center and feed, and maybe that was a shot. Keenan threw the glove down and snared it. Otterbein with Bellin and Claus. Venuto and Redmond on D. Venuto with the tying goal moments ago. Bellin in the battle there, comes to the near side wall, dumped in. Venuto the first to chase it down, curls, chips it forward for Claus. Claus has a little room, puts it on the stick of Venuto. Venuto chips it off the boards for herself, sent in offside, or did they call an interference penalty? I think they did. They called the interference, and the Bandits will have another power play. So Otterbein was in the neighborhood, but Venuto drew the interference, and the Bandits have another power play. They're 2 for 2. Venuto on the dot, Rizzo in the slot, Camarada on the near side wing, Shoemaker, Gromick, and Sperling the points right to left. Rizzo steals that one away. Will send it to the point for Sperling. Couldn't quite handle it. Potential breakaway stopped by Shoemaker, Gromick, who sends it for Camarada. Camarada looks for Venuto, sends it off. Rizzo chips it forward. Didn't get that to Venuto, and it's sent into the Rowan bench, so that should be an offensive zone draw for the Bandit. Oh, they say outside. Maybe it hit a Bandit on the left. Gabby Rothstein jumps into the dot. Camarada and Rizzo up front, Sperling at a point. Rizzo gains the offensive zone, sends it for Sperling. Shot, rebound, and they score! Gabby Rothstein with 4 minutes left. The Bandit power play is on fire, and that makes it 4-3. Gabby Rothstein from Jessie Sperling and Louisa Rizzo gives the Bandits their first lead of the game. Ooh, Mandy Scott got dumped off the face-off there, getting up slowly. The seemingly indestructible Swiss Army knife that wears 27. Shakes it off. Mandy Scott. Comes to the near side wall. McNulty wins a battle 1-on-2 for McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets in, centers it for Scott. One-timer and a big save. McCaffrey set up Scott beautifully, and Mandy got a lot of it, but a big save to keep it 4-3. Rowan scored the first 2. The Bandits answered with 2. Rowan scored the third. The Bandits answered to tie it and now go ahead. They're 3 for 3 on the power play. Comes to Redmond. Redmond keeps the possession for a moment, but it's steered out, and this will be an icing. 3:06 left in the game, and the Bandits holding now a 4-3 lead. They have a 34-20 edge in shots. Replays on the goals brought to you by Debbie Rizzo. Great job as always by Debbie. Goalie replays brought to you by Eileen Kalish. Wrist shot through traffic, redirected. Otterbein now with Rizzo and Claus. Rizzo picks that one up on the half board, slipped down there, and Rowan picks it up. Profs trying to get it out of the zone. Claus with a good forecheck there. I thought she had the turnover forced. At least fooled me. Claus putting good pressure again. Sent up now and out. Shoemaker Gromick didn't knock the puck down, but didn't let the player get anywhere either. Banked off the boards at a sharp angle. That'll get the puck out of the zone. They'll play with it right in front of us. Otterbein trying to get it away. It comes into the zone. Kepler calmly steers it away, sends it for Rizzo. Rizzo's going to gain the offensive zone line. T1 up, kicked out. Claus was looking for the rebound. Rizzo with the low shot, got the rebound, just the goalie controlled it. Here's a 2-on-1 wrist shot. Keenan gets down to make the save with the blocker. Claus and Rizzo will break out now. Claus will take it and dump it in as Rizzo peels off at a change. Claus and Otterbein will head to the bench. Claus changes, Rizzo changes. Otterbein's the last one. If she can get over there, she will. Comes to the point, knocked down and not out. Otterbein heads over to the bench, and she jumps off, and Gabby Rothstein, who has the go-ahead power play goal, disrupts that play. Izzy Camerata with Jesse Sperling and Gabby Rothstein breaking in 3. Camerata shot, save, rebound, steered wide. 68 seconds left. The Bandits, if they can keep the puck in that end, will prevent Rowan from pulling the goalie. This is a good way to try to win. You're up by a goal, you keep the puck, just keep it in the other team's end. Centering back door. Gabby Rothstein was just trying to keep possession of it. She nearly set up Camerata. Gabby leaves it for Redmond through traffic, blocked down, sent out. It's not going to be an icing as Redmond slams the stick and heads to the bench. Rothstein lost it, has to make a play, uses the Wonder Twin power to send it right on her twin sister's stick. Sperling tees one up, fires it wide with 26 seconds left. The Bandits are leading the game. If they keep the puck down here, they're going to win it. 36-21 the shots, 18 seconds left to keep the puck out of the net and walk out of here with a comeback win. Sent down, and it will be an icing with 7.9 seconds left. So the Profs are going to have to travel the length of the ice in less than 8 seconds if they want to get this game tied. It's not impossible, but I'd rather be in the Bandits' skates right now. McCaffrey on the draw allows the Profs to win that one back into the corner, and that's going to expire it. And the Bandits rally back for a 4-3 win over the Rowan University Profs. Gabby Rothstein with the game-winning power play goal. Bandits 3 for 3 on the power play. And they make a winner out of Harper Keenan. 18 saves on 21 shots. Bandits trailed 2-0, rallied back to 2-2. Profs took a 3-2 lead. Bandits rallied to tie it, and then they put the winner in. There you see the handshake. A lot of these Bandits aspire to do what their counterparts from Rowan have done, which is to play hockey at the next level. And we appreciate the program that Rowan has put forth and continues to grow. They are helping the sport of women's hockey by doing it, and a good experience for the Bandits to be able to play a team like Rowan. And an even better one on a Saturday night to walk out with a win in that game. Final shots now 37-21 in favor of the Bandits. We encourage you to subscribe and hit the alerts button, and hopefully you won't have to listen to this version of the voice ever again. We'll keep trying to get it better. But Rizzo Vision likes to bring it to you no matter what. Speaking of that, once more from the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey, this is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Bandits Girls Hockey on Rizzo Vision.